Welcome back to the Rangers Rundown. Breaking news from Ibrox, and it's a big one. Nils Koppen is out the door, the first major casualty of the Ibrox overhaul under new ownership. Yep, the American era has properly begun, and the clear-out has started. Let's get into it. Belgian Nils Koppen is stepping down as Rangers technical director, with his exit expected to be confirmed on Monday. He'll stay on briefly for a bit of a handover, but the writing's on the wall. Koppen is out, and the new regime is wasting no time making changes. Now, this isn't a huge shock if you've been paying attention. Koppen was already under pressure after two underwhelming transfer windows, where despite a few promising signings, the team still ended up 17 points behind Celtic. 17. He originally came in as Director of Football Recruitment, a fancy title for Chief Scout, let's be honest, and was meant to be Claymont's right-hand man when it came to transfers. Then in November, boom, he gets bumped up to Technical Director. Promotion? Maybe. Panic move? More likely. And aye, he did have a hand in bringing in the likes of Hamza, Jefty, Bajrami, Cherny and Robin Proper, all meant to be the new core of the side. But did they make the difference? Nope. It was the same story. Slow starts, poor depth, and a squad that couldn't keep up with Celtic when it mattered most. Let's be honest, for a man hailed as a recruitment guru from PSV, the output just wasn't good enough. Fans were frustrated, and word is, Barry Ferguson was even planning to recommend his removal before stepping away. That tells you all you need to know. And now, with the 49ers enterprise officially in control and £20 million set aside for squad upgrades this summer, there's no room left for passengers. If you're not part of the solution, you're out. So, who's stepping into Koppen's shoes? Enter Dan Purdy. Maybe not a household name yet, but very much Thelwell's right-hand man from their time at Everton. Purdy's background is in data-driven scouting and recruitment analytics. He worked closely with Thelwell at Goodison and was part of a backroom setup that focused heavily on long-term planning. Whether that'll translate to success at Ibrox is another question entirely. We've seen enough plans fall apart over the years, but here's the twist. Thelwell isn't just bringing in his pals for a knees up in Glasgow. This is a structured, calculated shake-up. Rangers CEO Patrick Stewart and the new American investors commissioned a full external review of football operations months ago. What we're seeing now is the fallout from that. And let's be real, if you've just bought the club for £75 million, you're going to want your own men in the key jobs. This isn't sentiment, it's business. And right now, football at Ibrox is being treated like a business project with a mission to win. Now, here's the key point for fans. Purdy will now be in charge of identifying transfer targets. He'll report directly to Thelwell, who starts full-time Monday, and together they'll be steering the rebuild of a squad that needs serious work. This summer is going to be massive. Expect big turnover. I'd imagine the days of last-minute scattergun panic buys are over. With a proper structure, we should finally see joined-up recruitment. That means buying players that actually fit the system and manager's style, not just whoever's cheap and available. Of course, it's still early days. Purdy's never worked at a club the size of Rangers before. He's coming into a cauldron where you don't get 6 months to bed in, you get 6 games. Maybe. Fans want results now, and after last season's collapse, patience is in short supply. But if Thelwell and Purdy can deliver smart signings, bring in proper leadership on and off the pitch, and finally build a squad that doesn't crumble when it counts, then maybe, just maybe, we're on the cusp of something special. So, Koppen out, Purdy in, Thelwell now fully in control, and with £20 million burning a hole in the club's pocket, expect fireworks over the next couple of months. But as always with Rangers, nothing is guaranteed, and nothing is ever quiet. What do you think of Koppen's exit? Is Dan Purdy the right man to shape this rebuild, and does this give you confidence that the Americans actually mean business? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear it all, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you're buzzing for the rebuild.